So I talk about a whole bunch of other topics too. But this topic, I guess I'm gonna get a little sentimental, personal, or whatever the fuck. So, anyways, I have two beautiful, amazing children, 6 and 3, two boys. Amazing. You've seen them in some of the photos and all that. See all the sun I got? I love getting some. But anyways, I'm trying to get red or dark or whatever this summer. Not really, but I am. I'm gonna be out in the sun, baking and enjoying it and embracing the race. But anyway, so they're 3 years apart, and my oldest, like, I love my boys, but I love my boys and they're amazing, and I was so blessed or whatever to have them. So with that said, before I had my first son, he was born in 2010. I was pregnant with my first, which was a little girl. Later found out through my oldest son's birth records. I didn't find out when I lost her. They all have the same dad. She would have been born in January of 2009. But anyways, so I got pregnant with her when I was 20. I would have had her, I think, at, I don't know. But anyways, with that said, I was young, I was uninformed, I was uneducated. I went to an OBGYN and I shouldn't have. I should have went with midwives. But anyways, like, I battled with mental health issues, depression, things like that throughout my life. And I was on a whole, I want to say, cocktail of meds that honestly I shouldn't have been on. Like, I even researched what they would do during pregnancy, and I researched what they would do during pregnancy, and I shouldn't have been on them. And I stayed up one night, had a friend over, we sat there and we researched the packet inserts you get with meds and everything. And the next appointment, I told my doctor, like, hey, I should not be on these. Like, I don't want to be on these. I don't think it's good for my child or whatever. And this motherfucker kept me on them. Later did I find out, like a few years later, that this man developed Alzheimer's, and you know he's no longer practicing because of that, and like he developed early onset Alzheimer's and whatnot, and that he botched a circumcision. Like, all circumcisions are botched, but I guess this one was really bad. The little boy had to get surgery or some shit like that. Anyways, with that said, so so had that appointment. He kept me on the meds. I shouldn't have been on them. I should have stopped taking them, but I was young, uninformed, and stupid. And throughout the pregnancy, I had bleeding, and I went to the ER in my town, and they didn't even fucking do an ultrasound for me, which was straight bullshit. They should have did an ultrasound. But anyways, like a few months later, 12 weeks into the pregnancy, went in for a visit, like an appointment, and they couldn't find the heartbeat. So they sent me to like an ultrasound tech, and still couldn't find the heartbeat. And the doctor's office I was with, like, it was a Catholic hospital, and they believe DNCs are abortions or something like that. So I had to deliver her. I actually delivered her in a bedpan. It was horrible. It was excruciating. It was the worst. It was pure hell, and she looked like something from a horror movie. Like, I shouldn't have went through that. He should have took me off those meds. Through fast forward to my pregnancies with my boys, I had two normal, full term, perfect, beautiful pregnancies, beautiful births, everything. And it just goes to show that I should have trusted my intuition, and I should have stopped taking those. With that said, although I have my two beautiful boys, I feel that I was robbed of a daughter, and I still hope that one day I still have a chance of having a daughter. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and I was like, it's selfish for me to think that, because there are women out here that don't have any children, and they can't even have a boy or a girl. I have two beautiful, healthy children, and they have their issues and they have their problems, but I'm still blessed. I shouldn't be selfish. Like, that's selfish for me. But I still feel as though I was robbed of a daughter. Like, she would be turning 8. She would be turning 8 in January, like this upcoming January 2018. Like, oh my God, I would have an 8-year-old. Like, no, she'd be turning 9. Like, whatever, though. It's heartbreaking. It literally is heartbreaking. And hopefully I get my girl one day. If not, I was blessed with two beautiful boys.